And we're back for more Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age Struggle for Freedom. I apologize for me taking this long to get back to a part. It's just like quite a bit has happened over this last month. I was admittedly feeling a little bit of burnout when recording this game. I have to cover so many sections, or how should I put this? Knowing that I'm trying to cut each part down to anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes, depending on how much there is to show off at this particular point. I've also had some RL stuff going on as well. Like, I recently just got a new contract offer that's gonna be started up really soon. That's gonna eat up at least my weekdays, although I'll be free during the weekends. So that's pretty good there. Considering that money's been a little tight for me lately. I've also been busy with experimenting around with new games. Like, I've recently played and beaten Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, really fun Metroidvania game. I've also been playing, I've been quite a bit of Fire Emblem Three Houses, and it's actually really fun so far. Just been dealing with that too. And of course, for those that follow me on my YouTube channel or on my Twitch channel, I regularly stream FF12 Arena live streams. In fact, I got another one coming up today, August 1st. If you haven't checked out my Twitch panel, it's twitch.tv/Baron09. You can check out that as well. Yeah, back to the matter at hand. Now we need to go to the next temple. I think is the Miriam temple. I forgot the name of it. My apologies. But we need to get the Sword of Kings in that temple. To do so, though, we need, as I'll be showing off in a little bit, we do need to have Ash enter the temple. I believe it's just to enter the temple alone, with the Dawn Shard equipped. On the way, though, I'm showing off the correct way to reach that temple. I mean, you can explore around the Paramina Rift if you want to do a little bit of experience grinding. You can actually steal quite a bit of sturdy bones here. They actually sell for quite a bit at this point. As far as what I recommend you can bring, definitely, if you can, bring some holy elemental weapons. That would help you fight your way through. Bring dark magic as well, to a small extent, but dark magic will also be pretty important to bring. And one thing that's interesting, though, about that Miriam temple is that the enemies in that temple, at least from what I gather, I mean, you'll see it in the end, but they are actually a lot harder than I anticipated. I'm not sure if I'm playing the recent patch or not. I haven't really checked that in a while. I probably should, actually, next time I started doing recording. I'm just sort of going ahead and winging it at the moment. Excuse me. Let's see what else has been happening. Oh yeah, recently, the hero from Dragon Quest has been recently added to the Smash Brothers roster. As a matter of fact, he's available right now. I've been seeing or hearing about anyway some mixed feelings about the hero. Some really like it because of what he brings to the table. Some feel that he's just too overpowered because of what he brings to the table. With his command deck being random at all. I don't mean by card deck. I mean like its down B is basically a random set of commands that you can use that cost MP. Of course, to use any of his special moves, you need to consume quite a bit of MP as well. So I think is there a way to balance it. Okay, anyways, Twin Tanya. These are pretty aggressive enemies. They are weak to lightning. but they're also quite aggressive. They also want to be careful about them inflicting some status effects on you, particularly Sap. Yeah, Bile right there. That's the one. I hate dealing with Sap, especially when you don't really have antidotes to speak of right now. So in case that would have happened, thankfully there's a save crystal right there, so you can just heal that all. You can just heal that off. And thankfully the enemy won't respawn. I think the only time the enemies respawn if you leave 2 screens, come back 2 screens. But you can sell ice stones here, you can see, and you can sell for a decent amount. Also, you definitely want to stack up on your high potions here at this point. I was thinking I was able to find one and replace those I have already used. Alright, Garuga Egai? Yeah, I think that's what they're called. But yeah, they're technically the huge flying enemies, so if you're having trouble, spears can do it. Bow and arrow, obviously, and of course, magic. I'm just doing a quick swap out here because I am going to need a way to deal with these monsters here, and I think Ash, knowing that she has arcane magic, was probably gonna do the best job. Did not see how much damage that did because of I guess the place right there. There's a holy magicite and a holy stone. Nice. I think they can also help me make some holy based weapons as well. Yeah, we got the skill revive. This is it's not quite like the Final Fantasy Tactics Monks version of revive, where you can just walk up to a dead unit and just bring them back up. Revive, what it does in this game. Thank you, Facebook. What revive does in this game is that you sacrifice your HP to bring back somebody else. It's not that useful, considering that you just have Phoenix Downs and Rays anyways for resurrecting. I mean, I guess if you're trying to, I guess if you're like out of items or something, that could be like a last resort, but it's a very extreme last resort. But still, overall, I wouldn't really recommend. You should be bringing a healthy amount of Phoenix Downs anyways. I mean, unless it got changed in this patch, something I'm not quite aware of, or didn't bother checking, rather, because I'm assuming it does the same thing. Emperor Evis, another wyvern-like enemy, also quite aggressive, and comes to auto protect, so hammering physical attacks isn't going to be as easy. But I'm doing it anyway, because I like to save the MP. And that should give you a nice chunk of experience too, so that's always helpful. Ooh, poison for everyone. If there's one thing though, I have a minor complaint about Fran and Ash's set. I do kind of wish they have a somewhat more of a minor degree of white magic, because I mean, I know Penelo is supposed to be the dedicated white mage, and that's fine. But I kind of wish they had a little bit lesser degree of white magic, like in terms of at least the status healing. Not like, and I don't know. I guess they just want them. I guess this patch is supposed to make them pretty different. Oh well. No, well, I guess you can just deal with it by just buying crap ton of status healing items. Yeti, they can also at times use backwards wine on themselves, as you saw, which means they can inflict berserk. There's a particularly awesome combo you can do with Berserk. If you combine that with Haste, then you're a lot more likely to get multiple hits in while hitting it really, really, really hard. I will be showing off some Berserk strategies later on in this playthrough, whenever I get to it, that is. I know it's not going to be for a very, very long while, but there are some cool Haste Berserk strategies you can do in this game and just decimate enemies like that. Glacial Staff, that is a weapon for Fran. It's basically an Ice Elemental Staff, nothing else to it. Alright, now we're here. Got the Sash accessory. Can't equip that just yet, but I believe what Sash does in this game is it prevents slow. Tourmaline Ring. We already know what that does. Prevents poison and sap. I should probably equip those stats effect, null stats effect items a little bit more often now, considering how much I have to keep curing them over and over. I mean, I kind of am, but I just have to remember what inflicts what, like which enemy inflicts what, which items would be great to bring. I wish I had the foresight. I wish I had the foresight to know what to bring. Battle Harness. That's basically an accessory that allows you to counterattack. Yeah, I was just checking what license number that you need from him again, and I don't think I'm anywhere close to equip some of them, at least not right now. Oh well, give it time, I suppose. Anyways, we're finally here. And there's also a ice shield. Nice. Halves ice damage. There's a teleport crystal right here, so if you ever needed to go back to town for anything, or go back to the previous town, you can most certainly do that. Alrighty, so, and again, when you enter the temple, you want to make sure you only have Ash in your party and no one else. You want to make sure you have the Dawn Shard on you, too. That way you can gain access to the bottom floor of the temple. Because otherwise, it won't simply let you in. So we finally made it to the Stilshine of Miriam. This is where we can get our second Esper in the game, as well as the Sword of Kings. Red Mod, these are pretty annoying bats to go one-on-one against. They just leech on you, and not only that, but they're also quite quick to chase you down. As you can see here, I'm not doing the smart thing and just simply running away from them. I thought you can take them on one-on-one, but it doesn't look like you can. As a matter of fact, now two of them are on me. And I can't use spells because I'm using the Dawn Shard. And the Dawn Shard, as you all know, depletes your MP all the way to 0. Oh boy. Yeah, these bats should not be really hard, you know? It actually got hit, what is it, 4 times in a row already? Okay, I decided to say screw it and just try to flee here. Because what I'm supposed to be doing is trying to be able to get access to the waste zone, and I can't because, again, and the enemy's right on my tail here. Here lies Princess Ash, killed by a red maw. Alright, that was a slightly embarrassing way to start. Oh, God. Yeah, I think another reason why I took a break from doing these video coaches, I was also coming down with a little bit of a cough. Had a fever break, I think, almost a couple of weeks ago, and I was still suffering from that. I still have a bit of a cough, admittedly, but it thankfully is not as bad right now. It's just a minor cough. I'm coming down with it in a second. And now we can't touch this device at the moment because nothing happens right now. So we need to do something at the bottom floor to activate it. But again, so again, the best way to deal with this is if you just flee from the bats. Yeah, these bats can really chase you really fast. So you might want to hope that you can get them just further away from you enough to the point where they won't be bothering you. And of course, I have to take on this one bat because it just will not stop getting in my way. So yeah, of course, the that bat's gonna be a bit of a dick to me. So I do have to take out this one back, after all. Yeah, self-sacrifice yourself, that's fine. Whatever it takes to get rid of you. Alright, and there we go. And now we can finally go. Now we can finally teleport down below. Now you can get your party members back out. Yeah, you especially want to do that at this point now because of the fact that, jeez. Okay, the Miriam Guardians, they just attack you when you awaken them, I suppose. They're very big, but they're not too threatening. I'll show you who the real threatening enemies are in a second. Alright, still just whacking away. Alright, now it's time to show off the Diamond Knuckles. This basically gives Ash a little bit more of a brawling presence here. And it's also a good non-elemental attack option to have in case you come across an enemy that resists a certain element. I always try to bring that at least one non-elemental weapon and maybe one or two elemental weapons, depending on the area I'm going to be in. Oh boy. Don't know why I'm hesitating there. Alrighty then. Okay, now I think, okay, these are the enemies right here. The Dragon Evis. These guys are really stupid strong. And by that I mean they're strong in numbers. Because look at this. They're weak to ice, but they have nearly 12,000 health. That's basically almost 10 times the amount of health that we already have combined. Because I use Immobilize, and I mean, yeah, I hit them all immobilized. That's great and all, but here's the problem: I did not hit them with Disable, as I thought I did. I was like, wait a second, why are they still attacking me? And then I realized, oh crap, I used the wrong spell. Time magic is the best way to deal with them because you can at least keep them in place. I mean, I managed to get. Okay, I managed to get all of them somehow via sheer miracle. So I thought I'd try to challenge them. So take note of this video here, and that don't challenge them. Just grab the treasure if you can, freeze them of time magic if you need to, and then just run. Because no, seriously, these guys are really strong. And Disable doesn't even last that long either. And they miss again. Oh boy. You know what though? You know what though? What the sad thing is that since Vaughn has the main Gosh equipped right now, he doesn't have a shield. So I guess there goes the main Gosh shield combo, which grants someone ridiculous evasion. So I tried to flee, but I realized I'm going backwards. No! No! Let me through! Let me through so I can grab this treasure if I can.
I can't.
Yeah, jeez. And I thought, crap, this is gonna be like one of those game over screens, is it? So I can grab that treasure. Thank you. I got countdown. Countdown is basically death sentence in this game. Alright, so that's all the time I have for right now, and I'm gonna be staying in place, licking my wounds. See you all in the next part.